What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quote of the day. He did it by teaching me to argue, by challenging my logic on every point, by making me prove every statement I made. Thurgood Marshall. Song of the day. Dead Presidents 2 by Jay-Z. One of the best things that you can do for someone who you're raising is to teach them how to explain what they believe and teach them how to explain the statements and the points that they are trying to make. The world is going to challenge you. It's not that it's because they don't believe you, but it's because just as a fact of the matter, you have to be able to show why what you're saying is true, why what you're saying is a good idea, why what you're saying is going to work. This was Thurgood Marshall talking about his father. His father did this for him. And as a mentor, as a teacher, as a superior, this is something that you want your subordinates to be very comfortable and familiar with doing. No one's going to follow you if you don't have a process that has been proven to work. It doesn't go, here's the process, they do it and then show it works. You have to do it yourself or have someone that you were able to convince to do it and show them the results. I'm not going to bake this dish with these ingredients until you can show me that this is going to be tasting good, that this is something that I want. I'm not going to do this exercise and follow this nutrition program until you can show me the results that you're going to get from it or that you have gotten from it. I am not going to go to this institution and get this degree until you can show. You see where I'm going with this. I can go through countless scenarios and analogies, but when you have a statement, when you have a point, when you have a plan that you want to implement or provide or say or show, you're going to have to show the process and the steps and the outcome that comes with it and how it's going to all make sense. This is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that people don't just take you at face value. It's actually a good thing. It gives you a chance for it means two things. One, the person's attention or resources that you're trying to get, it means that they guard them, and that's good. You don't want somebody who's gullible, who just listens to anybody. That's good. The second thing it does is it builds your reputation. When they want you to prove it, a smile, a smirk should come across your face, or you should at least have one inward like, now I get to show them my power. Oh, you want to see it? Watch me power up Super Saiyan style. Oh, you want to see it? Watch me go into Sage mode. Oh, you want to see it? I'm about to hit second gear on you real quick. Like, this is what real dudes, this is what real go-getters, this is what real hustlers and grinders live for. That moment where I get to show you. Oh, yeah. You want to see it. Well, I'm going to show you. Pull the curtain back. Dim the lights, get your popcorn, you're about to see a show. And if the resources, if this person's attention, if what they have that you want is worth it, you'll have no problem showing it. And if your process is true, if your process is going to generate the results that you're saying they are, you have no problem showing it. On the other side, when you have someone who is reluctant to give you the process, even or at least a taste or at least a preview to show you the context clues that you can put together to see, like someone who's out of shape, how am I supposed to just straight believe that you have a process on how to get me fit? Someone who can't cook or is always eating out, how am I supposed to believe that you have a process to make good food that I can eat, that I'm supposed to follow? Someone who doesn't have a penny, who doesn't have any type of degree, how am I supposed to believe that you have a process to get me a degree or to get me financially stable? So, twofold, be willing and able to show your process and how it is effective. And the other side is don't fall for just anyone saying this is what we're going to do and it's going to be successful. All right, explain how that's going to be successful then. I love this quote. This is one of the best quotes that I've ever seen and one of the best quotes that I've ever read because it just makes sense. There are some things that we should immediately investigate if people say, but when we're talking about processes to get to our goals, when we're talking about trying to achieve things, we shouldn't have to take people at face value that they know how to get there. They should have to prove that they know how to lead before we qualify them as leaders. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.